But of course, people have been asking the president to talk to Nigerians. He did speak with the president of the United States. But let's get more perspective into this matter now, as we have joining us a very strong member of one of the pillars of the APC that parties would form the marriage of the APC, the former spokesperson of the CPC and a chieftain of the APC, Mr. Rotimi Fashakin, joins us on the program. Many thanks for coming on the program.
Good evening, Sheung, and good evening, viewers. It's good to be back now.
Are you concerned that people are concerned about the health of the president? And what do you know? What are you hearing about our president?
Thank you, Sheung. I do understand the reason for the apprehensions of Nigerians. More so that we, just a matter of 7 years ago or something, 2010, 2009, we had the misfortune of losing our president to illness, to ill health, while on the saddle as president of Nigeria. And so, understandably, people are a lot concerned about the state of health of the current president. But it's important for us to do quick dichotomies, between the two situations. They are not analogous. They are not totally the same. First, this president, about a year ago, he went on a vacation like this also, for 10 days, in UK. And he walked on his feet. He went to UK by himself, and he came back by himself, unaided. And this time around also, you saw him when he was leaving the Nigerian shores at the Abuja airport, when he told the journalists that exactly a year ago, I was on vacation. I went like this for 10 days. So what's special about this particular one? But because we, like a foreign journalist wrote, I read it sometime 2 days ago, that this is a country with a lot of speculations and political intrigues, So you'll see some weeks ago, Nigerians were, social media was awash with, terrible news of, of some untoward happening to our president, which I think was totally uncharitable. We haven't gotten to the stage where we should be doing that.
Mr. Fashakin, some people will say that the presidency had actually brought this onto itself. For example, the speculations that we see, some people have condemned the way and manner the presidency has handled the situation, how information has left the presidency to Nigerians about the state of health of the president. Don't you think so?
No, I don't think so. Information should be as per needs basis.
Don't you think Nigerians deserve to know what exactly is the state of the illness the president has gone to the UK to treat?
Let me tell you, Sheung, judging by the humongous malfeasance, in the presidency that this president, this administration, met, it's even enough to make a hitherto healthy person sick. If you judge by the way, the former emir of, the former CBN governor, now the emir of Kano, while he was CBN governor, told the nation that $20 billion was missing in the treasury. That NAPC did not remit $20 billion. Aren't we, seeing the spectacle of various grafts all over the place, dollars being awash everywhere, So, and you heard some time ago that this president once said that when he got on the saddle, but for the fact that, I mean, he had always been a strong-willed person, that he wanted to run away.
Okay, Mr. Fashakin, listen to Professor Akinyebode. His thoughts about how this whole matter has been handled. Maybe you can get a sense of what some Nigerians are feeling. Take a listen to Professor Akinyebode, Professor of Law and Jurisprudence.
I've seen pictures in the papers of visitors, and he looks okay. And the wife says, pray for him and all that, to assure us, he's president of Nigeria, that everything is okay. Nothing stops your correspondent in London going to interview him, and channels carrying it. It will suit worried bums, okay, in Nigeria. Well, if the president can find the time and strength to talk to Donald Trump, then he should be able to talk to us. And it's not too difficult. Skype is there. Also, you sell them the idea that Nigerians are waiting. It's not enough to hear that everything is okay, it's hunky-dory with the president. You should just use Skype, address us that, fellow Nigerians, I thank you for your empathy, for your sympathy, for everything. I'm okay. Before too long, I'm going to be back on scene.
Professor Akinyebode there. I mean, don't you think a president who has been voted widely by a lot of Nigerians, don't you think Nigerians deserve even a 30-second conversation on the telephone on a big network such as Channels Television to say, I'm fine, guys. I will soon be back. I just want to fix myself.
Well, I admire the, respected professor. I respect him. That is a perspective, and there are, for managers of information, there are, some will also look at that perspective as having some, some latent defects, So it's a matter of how everybody looks at it, if everyone looks at it, but the way it is, that, you see, no matter some of the things that you do, you say, it is important to say clearly that there are still a club of Nigerians that will still go about with their insidious rumors and all sorts of idiocies.
Because they say
so
that
they will still
when there is proper information, rumors disappear. That's one major lesson in communication.
That, I did some information theory also, and there is a synergy between information and the truth. And the perspective now in world journalism is not just hearing both sides, it's gravitating towards the truth, because in between the two sides is the truth. So there are many ways. See, there are many creative ways journalists can also sift the truth. Even when you have the cloud of officialdom, covering it. But there are still many creative ways.
Mr. Fashakin, we'll take a moment, but when we return, there are fears that the APC may be jittery right now, considering the political maneuverings in the Nigerian political space. Will the party be able to stand its ground in the face of a looming 2019 political battle and the election cycle? That's what we'll be discussing next. Join us again.